Welcome to Classic Value Investors and Microcap Explosions. This is Mariusz Konieczny. This video is kind of like a preview to the next video that I'm going to be doing. In the next video, I'm going to be interviewing the author of this book, The Private Placement Profits, Winning Investment Strategies, How You Can Get Involved in the Secretive Investment World Reserved for the Rich, Famous, and Well-Connected. So this is going to be a special interview because you see, private placements, not a lot of people are aware of private placements. And private placements changed my life. It probably changed your life if you are part of Microcap Explosions. But what is so special about this book, Arnold, who is the author of this book, and why I want you to look at it is because several things. If you made money on Oracle, you don't know that Arnold is part of a reason why you made money on Oracle, okay? And I say part of the reason because there's a lot of reasons, but part of the reasons is this. Arnold was one of the people who kept bugging me to set up something like Microcap Explosions. Arnold was the first subscriber to Microcap Explosions, okay? And he was one of the people, not just him, but he was one of the people that was encouraging me to set something like this up. So that's one of the reasons why it's important to me and why it's one of the ways of me saying thank you to him by introducing his book and making him become part of the interview. Second reason why you and I made money, partially because of him, is because he was the person that when we had a conference call with Oracle after Microcap Explosions was born, he was the person that asked on the conference call if we as a group could be part of the future private placements. And that question was the catalyst for me to get involved in the private placements, because his question was like, wow, there are people that are interested in private placements, and I never thought about it. Because of that question, that's when I sent out an email to all the Microcap Explosions subscribers and asked if they would want to be part of a private placement with Oracle if Oracle did one in the future. That's what catalyzed the whole thing. And I'm not saying that we would have never gotten involved in the private placements, but this was the catalytic question that made me think about it and made me act. During the time that, nobody was really out there willing to finance the company. So that's when I reached out to Microcap Explosions members. That's when I reached out to Oracle, and that's what started the ball rolling. So because of this, I want you and I want us to thank Arnold for his contribution, for writing this book, and I want you to buy this book for one reason, for several reasons. One, because you're going to learn from it, because this book is about his personal journey in private placements, and he talks about what he learned about his journey, how he got involved, how they work, and things like that. So that's number one. I want you to buy this book because of this. And after you buy it, I want you to write a 5-star review, like I did. I bought it with my own money. I didn't get it for free. I bought it and I wrote a 5-star review. Second reason that I want you to buy it is because it's a way to thank him for the success that he kind of started rolling in Oracle. Because if it wasn't for his question, I wouldn't have done the private placement. Maybe the private placement would have happened with someone else later. And you, if you participated in the private placement, you wouldn't have gotten in at 60 cents at first and then at $1.20. So by buying his book and supporting him is a way for you to give back to somebody that, was a small part of your success, investment success. Because too many times I see that when investors are successful in a particular idea, they think it's all they're doing. But if they are unsuccessful, then they blame the management. You see, I think it's good to give back. I think it's good to acknowledge when someone else was part of your success. And by supporting him, by reading this book, reviewing this book, giving him feedback on this book, it's our way to give back and saying thank you. So in the next video, you will see my interview with Arnold, where he will talk about why he wrote the book, what's the book about, and his entire journey in the world of private placements. So thanks for watching. Buy the book, review the book, love the book.